Brought to you direct from Studio 3B at Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, the American Hardwood Advisor is your source for trends, tips, and insights into how the building industry has evolved. Join me, Steve Stack, along with guest builders and industry leaders as we talk shop and go in depth on what it takes to be the best of the best. Dive into topics like architecture, industry trends, project plans, historical tools, tricks of the trade, and life's lessons from more than 6 decades of experience in the hardwood lumber business. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Stack, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, with another edition of American Hardwood Advisor, and get a chance to sit down with what's becoming an old friend.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hal Shaffer.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, man.
It's good to be here with you.
When are we going to learn? We got to find a different occupation.
No, we got to learn that we got to set time aside to hang out when we're not sweating to death, right? When we're not under the gun, pressure. Oh my gosh, but somehow, you know what? It's still when we come here in the morning, we smile at each other.
That's
you know
it.
What?
That's it. Hey.
It's all about the mission.
Exactly. Bottom line, that's what it's about. And man, 6 build season 2, the last build of season 2, 3 last year. We've traveled the United States together.
Can you believe though that this is the 6th build?
Yeah.
It really seems like we just started this yesterday. What is the old saying? Time flies when you're having fun. Must be the same thing with misery.
I can remember landing in Denver and driving
4 hours
to no man's land, and then another 2 hours after that to Hyannis, Nebraska. And like you say, it was yesterday.
Yeah, it does seem like it. It really does. But, that's the cool thing. In that wake of all this work has been, a tidal wave of life-changing events for families. You think about it. Every family, everybody that we have reached out to with our friends from Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, and every job that we have completed, we didn't just complete a structure. We didn't just, give generations of children coming ahead a place to have fun in the outdoors. What we truly did was grow the Renovation Hunters family, because all these people are in contact with us, not on a monthly basis, but pretty much a weekly basis, and the family just keeps growing.
I wonder, this particular build, this family, like Tionesta, I had the opportunity with yourself and Chris Filardi and Kevin.
Oh yeah.
To do the preview walkthrough and meet the family and start to get a little bit of the backstory. And I'm thinking, how in the world,
right,
do these stories keep coming? This one,
by far,
unbelievable.
Yeah, Hollywood could not script a story of this magnitude. It has to be real to have the feelings and emotions and everything that came along with me watching that for the first time. And every time I've watched it since, the video that this family entered, it has brought tears to my eyes every single time. I could watch it 20 times.
Yeah. And I'm reflecting back and I'm thinking of all the fantastic people that Renovation Hunters and the Outdoor Channel have exposed Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods to in the form of an introduction to that family.
Exactly.
And you talk about so many things have lined up over the course of the last 2 years. Every town we go to, we meet somebody. Tionesta. I'm driving along in the car. I hear a familiar voice. My buddy on the radio station used to be in a station back home. Now he's with probably 100.3 up here in Western Pennsylvania, right? And Christine, the Tionesta build.
Oh my gosh.
And
not a better family anyway.
Just a beautiful person, right?
Yeah.
But you say about when we leave, we don't leave empty-handed.
No, sir.
We leave with new friends, new relationships, and proof of that, earlier this year, we were down in Virginia, and turns out we were about an hour and 45 minutes from the Kreitz project that we had done last year.
Oh, absolutely.
And prior to arriving, I reached out to Todd Joyce. And I said, Todd, I said, I've got the crew with me. I want to load the kids up in the car and take them for a field trip over to your place, if that'd be okay. He said, no problem, Steve. He says, we'll do that.
Yeah, and I'm jealous still to this day. Because as
You know where I'm going.
as of before y'all did that, I was the only one to sit down at the table and have one of those amazing meals that only she could cook, right?
Oh.
And now I'm jealous because I have to share that with Steve and everybody else. But
Oh my gosh.
you know, I was sitting there thinking about what you said is this family keeps growing and growing. You know, if we could figure out how to do a few more houses a little quicker, in the next 4 or 5 years, we might have a following big enough to elect a president.
Boy, wouldn't that be special?
It would. There's a method to the madness, buddy.
So, going back to Todd Joyce down there in Kreitz, he calls me back the next day. He said, Steve, would it be okay if I had mom and dad out for that? I said, okay.
Bobby, oh, that is most genuine, down-to-earth, salt-of-the-earth person, I mean, truly, that I've ever met. I could sit on the porch of that cabin with him in those rocking chairs and a cold sweet tea in my hand, and I could sit there for hours and talk to that man. It's a special place in my heart for him.
Numerous things come, and my mind just went reeling with a lot of good things that happened that day. First off, when we come up the drive, got up to the clearing, there's a picnic table by the lake, tablecloth on it, dishes on it. Mom's been busy, right?
Wow. You even got it. I got it at their house. You got it by the lake. I'm calling Bobby. We got to one up you somehow on that one.
So we get up there and had a couple of the team members from Lace Energy with me, and Todd says, well, come on, let's go for a ride, show you the property. Exactly what you said a moment ago. I said, go ahead and go. I'll sit here and talk to Dad. 2 rocking chairs right outside the front door.
100%.
45 minutes later, when they get back, right? we're just in the middle of a conversation, and you nailed it, genuine. Gentlemen. And then there's Mom.
Right. Mom. I have never seen somebody so quickly work magic in a kitchen in such a short amount of time. It literally was beyond any Thanksgiving dinner that I've ever had. When we gave her an hour notice, they called and said, hey, Hal's going to come eat with the family tonight. Okay. She said, give me an hour. We had 3 different entrees, 3 different meats, about 13, not lying, 13 different sides, and 3 different kinds of bread.
Yeah.
And a pitcher of sweet tea. It's about that tall. And I couldn't move. I ate so much there that night. I was in a trance. I was in a food coma. It was amazing.
We were getting done with our lakeside picnic, right? Mm-hmm. And Mom says to Todd, would you go in the house and get that dessert? And Todd come out with a 9x13 casserole dish of the best. And I've had some grandmas that could cook. 9x13 casserole dish of her banana pudding recipe.
See, you're really kicking me hard. That is my all-time favorite dessert in the world. Being a Southern boy from Alabama, banana pudding, there ain't nothing better than nanner pudding. And especially when you throw a bunch of whipped cream on top of it. Oh my gosh.
I hurt myself
amazing.
on it. I hurt myself.
I'm glad you did. But just thank you for not sending me a picture of you eating it, because I'd have been a little upset and hurt and crying at that point. But
you know, just a conversation. We can go project by project by project and have that same conversation. Families.
Oh yeah.
They came in, you know, as families that we were introduced to, and now having the experience with Renovation Hunters and the Outdoor Channel, they are ambassadors to the brand.
100%. without a doubt, our biggest supporters. If you know, social media is, you know, a big part of everybody's life, it seems like anymore. But if something is put up there by Renovation Hunters or me or Kevin or you guys or one of the cast members, the first people every time that is commenting, liking, reposting, it's all the families that we've went and done this for. And even with that, you said that Miss Murphy is coming here today.
No.
And going to come to the party tonight with the crowd. See, she wants to come be a part of the other people. See, that's what it's all about, creating just an amazing thing. You know what? It's time that we restructured and re-sewed the fiber of what made this country great again. It's so fractured, but Lord knows if we can keep doing this, there's hope. There really is. You find the good in people.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to cry tonight, but obviously I'm going to with Christine coming to town.
Oh my gosh.
That girl, man, she's got a spigot on the side and she just opens those eyes up and it comes.
Oh, wait. You thought she was bad? Yeah, I'm going to have to wear a wetsuit when we reveal the house. I'm going to have scuba gear on, a mask with a windshield wiper. No, it's, man, it's so special. And let me just say this too, because I want to make this extremely clear to everyone out there. It was, of course, our idea. It was something we came up with. But Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods are the ones that stepped up and made it possible by being our present title sponsor, best partner. That there's no better partners. You couldn't find a better partner anywhere in the world of media, TV, sports. I don't care where you go. You can't find a better partner than these people right here. This guy works himself to death with us. And there was nowhere in our contract that said he had to come work. And he's starting to realize that, I think.
I read it last night.
Trying to find out why I'm here.
Well, hey, thank you for those words. And we're the same way. Right back at you guys. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. You know the family. You've met the family. Any one of them could walk up here and do the same thing we're doing every day.
Well,
and for the right reason.
I had a mission, right? And the outdoors had been good to me. And I've always wanted to come up with a really good way to give back. And I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Hey, buddy, we're going to talk some more a little bit later on today.
Thank you. Let me get my stuff together.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is real, all right? And we are proud partners of Renovation Hunters in the Outdoor Channel.
Yep. Thank you, brother.
For all you folks listening, thanks for talking shop with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. If you've enjoyed this episode and want to stay up to date with the American Hardwood Advisor series, give us a like and subscribe. For more tips, projects, and inspiration, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or at BairdBrothers.com. Until next time,